pick. It's the first ever competitive Alawi in Korea. It has never been picked in the history of the LCK. Maha and Max haven't shown. They actually stayed in the brush because they weren't leashing on the bot side. The moment you see they're at full health and mana, you do know is, this is interesting.
Trouble bubble, and he is going to be gone, no doubt. First blood to Edge on Zoe at 2 minutes into the game. Oh boy, he already burned his class. I think he is going to be dead. Just waiting for him to leap. And just waiting until the exact last moment. They're going to knock him up.
Beautiful!
Very nicely done by Edge and Raze to pick up that kill. Not much.
I feel like the team jungle proximity of Kongdoo Monster to mid lane is massive as ADD.
You were speaking about this. It seems like he doesn't need any help. Roach gets the solo kill in the top lane. Ornn versus Alawi.
Flexibility that it gives. I guess options are the sort of things that Korean teams have always been the best at abusing. Question and passivity is beyond EQ hits.
Well, Zoe misses everything, so I guess they'll finish her off a little bit later as the Cataclysm does come down. Now they're looking for Max as well. Sleeping Trouble Bubble is not going to hit onto, actually it does, the zone hits Maha in the back. After they take the Janna out, they're going to continue going. Another missed Sleeping Trouble Bubble. And it looks like this time with the teleport coming in from Rise, they will tell the full story. I think looking at Rise's damage.
Max is in range.
Max's damage is hilarious, by the way.
Here it comes. It could actually happen, Valdez.
The tornado.
Oh, they actually
got it. What a beast. He went in there and he stole the Baron. I was kind of fooling around and I'm like, oh, this is never going to happen. But he actually
Siege comp with the Baron buff. So turrets in a 5v5 are possible unless one of those bubbles hits.
Yeah, Edge hasn't really been too on point with those after the beginning of the game. Trading flash for flash, but here we go now. Ornn's ultimate hits up 3, and you can see Maha in the back immediately gets taken out, and the damage coming out from Edge will take out ADD. Ian is alone against 4 other members. It's a double kill for Roach on the Ornn, and so much for feel good out of MVP because
for the end.
Roach has his ult again.
Of course he does. He's Ornn.
What is going on? How low? I didn't realize the cooldown was that low. This is a bit out of control. Yeah, they're going to go for the end tier. Not a single kill, not a single tower, and not a single dragon on the side of MVP. This is looking like a perfect game coming out of Kongdoo to start off 2018.
A little bit more normal. Nara is a good matchup into Gangplank as well. The Shen support is confirmed. Hey, it's not me saying anything. I'm new here. I'm being nice.
Yeah, we got the confirmation it was wrong. There's first blood as Roach turns into Meganar and Raze with the follow-up. Roach, once again, to get the MVP points. Okay, here we go. We got the death box coming on in, and Shen won't even be able to help you out there.
It's coming in onto Roach.
Oh, he realizes it a little bit too late. And even Maha and Max are rotating up here. So 4v1, can you do it this time, Roach? Doesn't look like that's going to be the case. Play comes in, and they give the kill over to Ian.
Zero will get a turret, or at least a big chunk on
pushed up.
Roach could teleport in as well. Yep, here we go.
Yeah, here we go. There's the teleport. It's 5v3 right now. Beyond a little bit too late. There's that Dream of Shovel to get everybody back into the back. That's going to be 1 kill. A little bit of a mishap on the Tristana ult. Pushes Maha away from the rest of them, but Raze is not yet done. He's going to knock a Maha, and it looks like his time on the Rift is over. That's going to be a 2nd kill going over to the side of Kongdoo.
First down this time.
They actually do get the hook here onto Shen, but here comes Zach. Is going to knock a couple of heads together onto Ian and Max. But in the back lane, you can see a fight going on. Beyond almost gets taken out. Raze gets away with his life, and in the end of it all, Beyond is the only one that dies. And here they go once again. They're not done. They flash forward, trying to knock a couple more heads, but the passive is procced here onto Zach. We'll see if they can actually get that out with the Bioarcane Barrage.
That's why the damage numbers are low.
They lock down Raze, and actually a retreat here, but the TP coming on in from Roach. He's going to hit Meganar, and Max is going a little bit too far. They're going to trade supports here. Now a knock up onto Ian. He brings him back. Is there enough damage to take him out? Not quite. The shield gets him, but then Roach knocks him into the wall, and there is going to be that Azir damage coming out onto the ADD as well, and Kongdoo Monster just barely
1-for-1, but Zach does his thing. The rest of the members are all over the place. Beyond almost burst down Soul, so Soul was trying to take advantage of auto-attacking over a wall.
Yeah.
But almost gets assassinated doing so. He's got a stopwatch because so does everyone, and they got a Baron, I guess.
We got a fight going on here. The Baron goes down and Beyond gets hit. Max will go down too. Unfortunately, we didn't really get to see what happened. ADD looks like he's running away. But is that one of the earlier ones?
He's the one with the gun.
There's a what?
Mortal Kombat 3.
I played the one on Sega Genesis, Papa. We do have a fight going on here. Edge gets extremely low. We got Realm Orb coming in, but Ian is all alone.
Okay, he's dead.
Yeah, Beyond jumps in, and Raze is just getting out of there. A big mistake now from Kongdoo Monster as we are praising them. A couple of members get picked off. Look at Roach, he's like not doing anything, just looking at the Baron.
And they're just going to take the Baron very, very quickly. You're seeing them come in, but it's going to be too fast. You'd have to imagine. Yep, it's already gone.
Okay, well, we do have the Gangplank ultimate once again. Lots of slowing from Beyond. And he's going to grab Max on in. Not enough damage. About
25 seconds before the top lane minion wave is going to push in, and that's why Kog'Maw just says, well, got to give it up. And I love the mental fortitude of Kongdoo, not rushing. They're not in a rush. They have the scaling advantage. They have the
very nice. I like it. Oh, we got this Nexus turret about to go down. And there it goes. This is looking really futile for MVP. They're jumping on in. Max by himself. Ian on the left side being 1v1 by Roach, and ADD and Beyond trying to make it work. They get one kill, and the reset onto Beyond, but he has to pop himself back. And ADD does have that GA taken off cooldown, as does Beyond. The GP ultimate comes on in again. Looks like he still had the stopwatch, actually, Roach.
Can they actually finish here?
Maybe not. Look like they can. Soul is going to be jumping out of this one. Raze does dodge the death sentence, but not enough super minions are pushing in, and too many people dead on the side of Kongdoo, and the game is not over.
Here's a big one.
Okay, TP coming on in. They're going to catch Maha in the back, and he's going to be taken out immediately. That is so unfortunate for them. ADD goes down, as does Beyond and the Baron. Oh, they had to go for it, Papa. You gotta give them props for that.
Have a fiesta. They played intelligently. Couldn't finish the game a moment ago, but they're gonna do very soon.
Yeah, they're gonna take out the last two remaining members of MVP, and that one with an ace, and the Nexus going down. Our second 2-0 of the night. This one ending in 44 minutes. As Kongdoo, they're looking pretty solid. Good mindset coming into this one. Very clean wins against MVP.
Because it's just our second set of the season, we don't know what it means for either of these teams, but it does mean the next time Kongdoo plays, there's going to be a lot more interest, both from the casters, their fans, the audience as well.